What's going on, guys? I'm CJ with First Class Automotive. This is one of the reasons why I'm going to show you right now why you don't want to take your car to a place like a quick change or quick oil change. So, if you see right here, they actually torqued this plug down way too hard.
Okay.
Oh,
it's rough.
Yeah. So now this customer has got to buy a new oil plug because they took it somewhere that was cheap and fast, but it wasn't good. So, yeah, that's why you don't take it to quick lube places.
That is something.
Dude brought it in, wanted a header swapped onto it. Long tubes. 4th Gen F bodies are a pain in the
Here's
rear for long tubes.
For the original manifold?
Yeah.
I cannot stand the way
Firebirds and the Camaros are a pain because the motor is under the cowling and
you got this
it's tight.
Steering linkage in the way.
Everything is in the way.
I mean, realistically, the whole engine bay is just tight.
It's just a tight engine bay. It is. And long tubes are not really made for a tight engine bay. If you got a tight engine bay, I'd go for some block huggers. Let's tighten this up and just make sure it's gonna.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, really. Brand new.
Oh, those are brand new?
That was a brand new one.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
That's what happens when you try to pull a header out and spark plug are still in it. All right, let me put that linkage up, see if it's gonna.
Say LT1. Right?
Yep.
Basically a small block.
Basically a small block Chevy.
Modern small block.
Yeah, it's a modernized small block Chevy is all it is. If, in my opinion, if you had the mix between an LS and a small block, this is a small block LS. Literally a small block
It's
Chevy
like
LS.
the hybrid.
Like, yeah, like, this is...
What are like some of the like biggest
Differences?
Yeah, differences, comparisons, I guess you could say.
Look at the water pump. Backwards rotation water pump 1.
Yeah.
2, ignition system is under the water pump.
That's funky.
It's driven off the cam, front end of the cam. 3, these have aluminum heads from the factory.
Really?
Yeah, these are aluminum headed motors from the
That's
factory.
nice. That could be really nice.
And they make about 300 factory.
Crank?
Yeah. And I mean, for a small block,
So like
pretty respectable.
260-ish wheel?
I'd say about 260, 265.
That's, yeah, that's not bad.
Not terrible.
And I mean, they're not heavy.
No, they're
not light, but they're not heavy.
34, I think, 3,400 pounds, 35.
Okay, that's kind of chunky for
It's
how
a little,
small they are.
Yeah, it's a little chunky.
These header bolts are terrible.
Yes, they are. Yeah, because I can't even get a ratchet on that. There's my 10mm.
Oh, we should have got a battery. I meant to mention that this morning.
Oh, for the road
For that monster that's way over there.
All right.
Is there? I feel like someone has a battery big enough.
We can probably fire it up.
Crank it enough times. Starter's not gonna be happy. It'll be okay.
Oh, don't you start videoing this weird stuff.
What are you doing here? What kind of redneck makeshift?
So this header doesn't like staying in place, and I am not gonna deal with it.
Like it doesn't want to stick in place?
Yeah, like I can't keep the bolts in place and hold it in place at the same time. So I'm making a slotted gasket to where all I gotta do is put 2 bolts in it, slide this daggum thing in there.
Slotted gasket.
Yeah, I gotta loosen the header up a little bit, but yeah.
The positioning of this is terrible.
It is.
What were you saying the other day about small blocks? Like Chevy's just made them harder every year to work on.
I swear, yeah.
Like the newer they
when
get.
the 283 came out, they were so simple. By the time the throttle body, or heck, the LT1 came out, the last small block in production, very complicated, in my opinion. for a small block Chevy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here that doesn't really need to be.
Like, the standard small block ran just fine with a distributor in the back. Well, I put it up there. See? Right there. Gasket slides right into place. Boom.
Nice and in place.
And bink. Alright.
You have to like pinch it in there.
You just gotta push it in there because they're a little tight on the bolt.
Have you
I can't reach my wrench.
Are you struggling down there? What wrench was that? Was that the tiny one?
This is the 10.
Oh no, that's not the
It's the 10.
not the $70 mini wrench.
No, it ain't that one. I would cry if that hit the ground.
It's so tiny, but so expensive.
Yeah. Blue Point.
Snap on for you.
Hell, it wasn't even Snap On. That was Blue Point.
Oh, that wasn't?
That was a Blue Point.
I bet you Snap-on's like 100. Because I've actually gotten to walk in a Snap-on truck, and you know the the flashlights that are about like this size, they're like $200, $250.
Heck, we had one right outside the shop yesterday.
Yeah. Did you go in it?
No.
Oh, you should have walked in there or asked if you could. Still fighting bolts.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be fighting bolts for a little bit.
Lovely Z28 for you. So you are under a lift that has one lock,
Yeah.
messing with the biggest pain of header bolts.
Yes. Indeed.
This one last header bolt that's way back here.
And
I
I
don't know
have.
if y'all can see that. This is kind of sketchy,
Yeah.
but we're making it work. You have bun down there?
Loads.
So, update on the
Headers are in.
and
A pain in the rear.
that was a process. Oh my god.
On the live.
So we got header back on. All the plug wires are back
Actually,
in,
first fire.
and it's about to be started.
Yes, sir.
Well, we got a
Piston ring compressor that don't want to work.
yeah for a 390. That's going in, I want to say 77 to 79 F-150. That looks fun.
Click.
This thing is clean. It's really clean.
Yeah. Assembly lube.
Oh, you gotta lube your piston up.
Go lube the raw bearing up at least. Got that.
That stuff looks gooey. Like
that's what assembly lube is supposed to be gooey. It's supposed to stay.
that makes sense.
It's supposed to stick and stay.
Alright. See what the underside looks like. The bottom end. Honestly, looks really clean. Was this thing sent to the machine shop?
Oh yeah. This thing was in the machine
That makes
shop. This
sense.
thing got cleaned. Yeah, this thing is.
Very
It should be
ready.
basically a factory. A little bit above factory rebuilt, but all this thing.
Real tedious.
It is because you got to get this compressor perfectly on the deck of the engine so that the rings don't pop out below.
Good old schmacky schmack.
The old schmackaroony. Schmackarooski.
So we're back here. This is a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner, and
Papa's truck.
yes, what
Or
is
truck.
this?
Car.
Truck. I mean, it's
Truck.
long enough.
It's heavy enough to be a truck.
What's the story behind this?
383 4-speed, had a 727 in it when we got it. Swapped
That ain't no 383.
I didn't know more now. 446 pack, 4-speed.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that's not numbers matching on the car is the engine.
Yeah.
The car is a 4-speed 383 car.
So this is gonna make lots of noise. And
Yes,
Potentially lots of torque and power.
547.
Yeah, estimated. So we're back in the engine room here. We got a 4.6
SVT motor.
yeah, SVT
4
motor,
valve,
4-valve motor. We got a front-wheel drive 5.3, which is
odd belt housing mount.
yeah, weird. I mean, look at this. That makes, I mean, it makes sense, but it makes no sense to me personally.
Yeah, not a single rear-wheel drive
And
transmission
then-
bolt to it unless you have an adapter plate.
What's going on here with this one?
That's the 5.0 for the Fox.
Oh yeah, it's really
Oh.
pretty.
I do not know the specs on that motor. That motor was done before I even started.
I mean, like,
So
this is pretty. Merc motor
that's, yeah, they're Buick.
or Buick motor, yeah, and then the 390 big block. So we got a set of piston rings here, and what's going on here?
4.6, 390.
So big block versus a Ford.
Ford mod motor.
Yeah,
Early mod motor. 390 rings are giant compared to a 4.6.
it is chunky.
That is a chunky cylinder.
I mean, that's about the size of my fist, I'd say.
Yeah. I do get this.
Good Lord.
15 thou. 14, 17, 15. There it is.
What is that?
Feeler gauge.
Oh,
Checking ring gap.
okay.
Yep. Dead on the money.
I'm just a cameraman.
Hey man.
Hey man, just a cameraman.
Okay. Now
I ain't the gearhead in the room here.
got the top. This is all this is making sure the piston rings are gonna not butt together whenever you put the piston in the cylinder.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell when that happens if the piston rings are too tight, the gap's too tight, and the motor warms up and everything, metal expands. So
Oh.
when the cylinder gets hot, the piston ring will start. This gap will shrink, and if it gets hot enough and the gap's small enough, it'll butt together and break a piston. Dead good. This is a top.
Oh, we got all the rings over here.
Yep.
And pistons.
And oil pump.
Oh, that's Okay, we're back here with the 390, and we've got a camshaft. Turn that down. Only.
Hey man, that's not music.
I know, but YouTube likes to demonetize people for,
I like my
for
music.
copyright reasons.
Yeah, I like my music. Lift at the valves 507, non-split. Okay. Duration full is 315, and at 50 is 224.
So we got the oil filter adapter for the 390. It's being like wire brush.
This wire dropped on the ground.
Oh. I mean,
But wire brush cleaned off, just make it look better.
it's already cleaning up.
Oh, it's coming up a lot better. I need to get them spots good here.
That'll
Yeah.
clean up.
Wow.
What?
I don't want to do that, dang it. I was gonna put it in the sandblaster, but I don't want to put sand down the journal, so. Oil pump, or dang it, I'm starting to call it the oil pump now. The oil filter adapter housing, what are you gonna call it? Going through the parts washer now.
Filter adapter out. Well, camera died.
No, no.
Yeah. Had
So-
to go tactically reload the battery.
Well,
Careful, don't splash that on me.
Simba.
No. I don't need that on me. What even is it?
What do you mean?
Like what's in the like mix down here?
It's just parts wash.
There's like nothing like special in it.
Not really, it's just kerosene, some other
That's
shit.
kinda crazy.
Yeah, well, dude, kerosene's some great parts washing. Don't light a fire around it, but that's pretty good for taking grease
don't
off.
smoke a cigarette around here.
But it is pretty good for taking grease off.
What's up?
Cleaning parts for that 390 that I do have for